Well, for the first time in more than 100 years, more millennials ages 18 to 34 are coming back home and living with their parents.
And here to talk about this phenomenon and why it's happening is former cornerback from the USF Bulls, now entrepreneur Ryan Gilliam. He's also an author of a new book called The Cost of Greatness. I love that title.
I know. Greatness is one that he likes to throw around
yes.
too. Ryan, why? I have an 18-year-old daughter. She's at school right now, but why is this happening? Why are all these kids coming home and living with their parents longer these days?
Well, there's two parts to this. You have the kind of overachievers who are going and trying to save for the first home, maybe even pay down student debt.
Right,
You know, start a business and save money for that. And then you have the other side that's maybe mooching a little bit.
Get out the door.
Yeah, mooching a little bit, taking advantage of some parents who want to help out their kids.
Now, how do they make the most of this time while they're staying here?
Yes.
Regardless if they're choosing to stay at home to mooch or
Yeah.
if they're trying to save some money, how do they make the most of this time?
Well, they got to have a plan.
Okay.
They have to have a plan.
Does it start with buying their own groceries?
Yes.
Because I like that as part of the plan also.
Yeah, they have to have a plan. If they're going to save money somehow, if they're going to try to get ahead, they got to take advantage of not having a mortgage, not having to pay rent.
Yes,
So if they can just approach it that way, they'll be better off for it.
All right, so save some of that money. Like, do something with it. Don't just like, well, I don't have to pay a rent or a mortgage, so I'm just going to blow all this. So they need to start saving, right?
Yeah, they can save up for that first home we talked about.
Yeah.
They can also save up to pay off that debt that they accumulated in college.
Yes.
You know, I know that graduate school can get really expensive.
Right.
So long as they're working towards a goal, it all works for them.
Now, when you're sitting at home, do you want to start your own business? Is that something that you want to do? And if you do decide to start your own business, where do you start?
How do you do that?
Well, I think it's a good time to start when you're young. I mean, if you mess up, you're better off for it.
Right.
Because it prepares you for later on in life. So, for example, I started a business when I was 25, and by the grace of God, you know, look where I am today. Within 5 years, we had, you know, multi-million dollars in revenue. So I think you start when you're young, especially if you're living with a parent, because you have an opportunity to get ahead of the game.
Yeah.
That's true, that's true. When you first sit down like with the parents, like I feel like there has to be some kind of game plan. Do you sort of set like a target date, like, okay, I'm gonna be here, mom and dad, eating all your groceries for like, you know, 2 years or 3 years? I mean, do you have like a move out date? Do you structure it that way to sort of give everybody that peace of mind and that goal towards?
I think you do, but I think it would be around 3 to 6 months. And then after 3 to 6
I like
months,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, I
we
like
maybe
that.
should cap it, because we're talking about college graduates.
Right,
So I
right.
think we maybe should cap it at a year. Because
Okay.
if you get a year, you can pretty much accomplish a lot of things if you're really focused and driven to get it done.
Yeah, you can save it a little
Now,
bit.
being from USF, you know, I think that it's a phenomenon that you played sports and you go on to start your own business, and not just any business, a business that brings in millions and millions of dollars every year. How do you focus and talk a little bit about your decision to start your own business, and what was the reason why you became a success story?
Leroy Selman was my mentor in college, and he poured into me and got me started in the financial industry, and that led to me starting my own business. If he didn't take the time and mentor me in college and show me, hey, the NFL is not everything, there's a lot of other things out here, I wouldn't be where I am today. So I have to tip my hat to him and the whole USF family for helping me get to where me and my family are right now.
So find a good mentor, that's part of it. Find somebody else that might be successful too and ask them what their secrets to success are as well.
Yeah, life is not as hard if you just follow instructions and emulate people with great success.
Yes, I
And
like
Leroy
that.
Selman is definitely, he was one of
All
those
right.
guys.
Excellent, Ryan. Congratulations on the book, The Cost of Greatness. Thanks for spending some time with us today. I'm like capping it at a year. 18 to 34, a year, and there you go.
There you go.
We like it.